Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're about to be doing the long anticipated, long awaited update on the Mark III Supra. We got the owner himself right here, JZ Burner.
JZ Burner.
Yeah, JZ Burner. You want to let him know why the car's been down, what you have right here.
Alright, so basically the last time it was out, you guys saw we tried to make this meet, Cars and Coffee, which was like 6 months ago probably now. Been a fat minute. But things happen, motivation goes up and down.
Yep.
And then
be like that.
Try and let it sit. Then you get motivation. You start buying stuff. Then you start piling stuff, and then motivation leaves again. So you leave it alone again.
Right.
And it happens. Right?
And parts just start to stack up.
And parts just start to stack up a little bit. Some parts you throw on. Some parts you leave it in the room, leave it in the shed, whatever. Long story short, a lot of money has been spent, but the car still sits. That's the story of my life, bro. Like I said, we were trying to make this Cars and Coffee, and my clutch fork, my fork pretty much broke off from the bell housing. We probably did it like at 3 in the morning. I was probably half asleep, and I didn't torque down the clutch fork properly. I left it all loose, so the car was bricked, had no clutch. Towed it back home with the Prius.
With the Prius, shout out to the Prius.
Probably
Prius. Like 2 more minutes.
It's working though. Parked it and
pretty much been sitting since, right?
Pretty much been sitting since, yeah. So, like I said, it's been ups and downs with motivation and stuff like that, but here we are, back to it. Did a little exterior mod, few exterior mods.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and start with that before we actually jump into all of this right here?
Yeah. So, let's just show them. Give them a little.
It's been a minute, bro. It's been like 7 months since we've done a video on the Supra.
Show them the interior, bro. I know it's clapped, but
it's not whack. Ooh.
We've done Recaros, we've done black interior, we've done Vertex wheel, we've done what is that? Works bell, quick tilt.
Oh, yep.
Pretty much everything new, whatever I could get, and then everything else I made it look new. So that's the interior. That was like
matching.
A couple videos back.
Yep.
So full black interior now, which is not available in Supras.
Got the cast in the rear.
So I know you guys saw the, well, maybe not, but carbon fiber hood.
Yep.
A little rough, but it's there. Basically, this was a factory non-turbo manual Mark III Supra, right? And what we've done is pretty much 1JZ VVTi, R154, which is the turbo transmission for these cars. And then what we have sitting right here is a LSD 373, which comes on the late model turbo manuals. So this is the diff you want if you're making higher power, like at least 400 or 500. So it looks like shit. It's dirty, but it's all there.
Hasn't been open in a while, in a minute, huh? It's been a minute.
Look at this. Look at this. Basically trying to build a street style JZA70, which is the Japanese version of these cars. Street style JZA70. That's left-hand drive pretty much. The JZ70 is like the top trim that you could buy for these cars in that time, right? Came out in like 90 to 92, I think, so they were only limited to like 2 years. So in order to do that, it has the drivetrain, engine, trans, looks. A lot of those trim badges are rare, hard as AF to find, but zoom in on that. Yep, we found it. Okay, we found it. This is factory USDM. This is JDM JZA70. So this is on the right-hand drive, twin turbo 1JZ factory models. All right. So we did that. Yep. It's a little, it's a little something. Dude, when it comes to the facts, We got more JZA70 bits that we like to do. Right here. If you know Mark III's,
hey, these got like a little different shade of tint to them.
Just if you know
than
Mark
the
III's,
OEMs.
you know what the JZA 70 cherry tail lights look like. These are fire, all right? Now, they look the same as 89 plus tail lights, but the whole shade to it is a little bit darker than USDM. We'll try to put a picture comparison, the USDM 89 plus versus JDM 89 plus, okay? Another thing we did is the JZA 70 badges in the back. So I got the 2.5 twin turbo R. These are real badges, not stickers, not, you know, whatever they do, remakes. These are real badges. Factory has like a little side marker in the back. For all, I guess, North American vehicles, they have to have like a little side marker, but in Japan, different laws and regulations, so they don't need that. So
different trim.
Yeah, different trim. So it's smooth right here. I think it looks better. Plus it has the JZA 70 twin turbo R.
That's crazy that it's the whole trim.
Yeah, it's the whole trim. It's the whole
just
trim.
Like the actual
not just
badge.
like you just
not like the front, right?
Yeah. So it's the whole trim that changes. And then when I ordered the taillights, it came with this little Saitama Toyo Pet.
What is that?
I did some research. Toyo Pet is like a little. It's like a. It's like where you do maintenance on your car. You take your car, they do your oil change or whatever the case is.
Oh, it's like a shop out there.
It's like a little shop out there for Toyotas though. So
it's like a Jiffy Lube out there.
It's like a Jiffy Lube for Toyotas in Japan, basically. So I thought that was pretty sick. I was gonna rip it off because it looks like a little, you know, it looks like a little Slat S13 right here. But
oh shit.
But yeah, I left it because it's kind of cool. It's kind of JDM and you know, whatever. So
pretty sick actually.
From Saitama, I don't know where that's at, but
pretty sure somebody in the comments will be able to give us a little bit more info on that, right?
Yeah. Cause I mean, I don't know too much. I've never been there. This car's never been there, but the tail lights have. So. All right, so you guys can see we got a big issue. We did we have a 1JZ GTE, but there's no T here, no turbo.
Right.
So big problem. You gotta fix that. And we got, I don't know if you guys remember my last setup, but it was a Artec manifold.
OEM style.
OEM position Artec manifold with the stock turbo, just upgraded cartridge.
Yep.
And a Odyssey Fab downpipe, 3-inch downpipe, to a just V-band straight.
With your classic J-pipe delete, right?
Yeah, with the J-pipe delete. That was the last setup, and
which you didn't even get to run, honestly,
I really
right?
didn't get to run it. Boom.
So the setup, now we're upgrading it, right? Basically,
I didn't have a reason to upgrade it, but
basically he's just watching Slash 13 on YouTube, so he was like, hey,
basically
I kind of have to go top mount as well, right?
I saw S13 go with the Pulsar top mount tubular manifold, whatever, and I was like, hey, that looks kind of fire. And then he started talking that shit, that hot shit.
No, I'm not talking shit.
Hold on.
I'm not talking shit.
The hot shit, saying, bruh, I'm gonna gap the F out of you. And I was like, damn, he might low key
with
on that
the stock setup. Yeah, I was all day.
And I was like, he's my brother, you know, it's that brotherly bond where you wanna, you know, compete. You know, it's like a,
you know, he could try.
Not a toxic trait, but it's like, you know, the
friendly competition,
brotherly competition.
Exactly.
You know? Like,
exactly.
You know, y'all brothers understand that. So this has been like this for like the past what, 5 months?
4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months.
Something like that.
So I sold my last setup, had to figure something out, and I was like, fuck it, let's go big or go home, bro. So what I did,
you went big.
Go big.
Right?
Right, so as you can see, we have a custom tubular manifold.
Right. Shout out to Timmy.
Yep.
T-Fab Motorsport Fabrication and Performance.
Yeah, T-Fab welded this up. Made this from scratch.
Damn.
As you can see, fire.
Yeah, so this is the same guy that made the manifold for my 2JZ, but this is basically like the V2 version, the revised model, which has a different flange where it connects to the manifold.
I think it's like one-piece collector now instead.
Exactly, it's exactly what it is.
It's collector, something like that, but
yeah,
it looks good. It looks good.
Shout out to Timmy. If you guys are interested in getting a manifold custom made for 1J, 2Js, hit the guy up. I'll post his IG right here at the top.
Get some
cash and minimal checks. Turn on the TV, see a nigga Rolex, and fantasize about a life with no stress. I mean this shit sincerely. And as a nigga who was once in your shoes, living with nothing to lose, I hope one day you hear me. Always gonna be a bigger house somewhere, but nigga feel me. Long as the people in that motherfucker love you dearly. Always gonna be a witness.
Looks crazy right there, bro. You can see all the, everything's just symmetrical. Yeah. Get all the nice colors out.
Yeah, once you get some heat in, it's probably gonna get the nice little coat that it gets, the purple coat.
We'll see how it does with the carbon hood. Hopefully it don't melt it before we have to Cerakote it, but for now it should be fine. Another thing that we did, or that I did, is having clutch issues. So my clutch was not engaging, kept bleeding it, pedal kept sticking to the floor. So I mean, I put a new master, has new line, new clutch, bell housing's new, transmission is new to me, but transmission should be good. So the only thing that I could think about was my, what is it called, the clutch master? No,
yeah, this is actually the master, yeah.
Yeah, this is the master. I was told just get the OEM one, it should work, but if I'm gonna buy a new one, I might as well upgrade it, right?
Yeah, right? Honestly, the difference is not even that much, right?
I mean, kinda low-key is like 3 times as more.
Oh, it really is?
Yeah.
Oh, like, I thought like OEM would be more
OEM is like
expensive.
30-40 bucks. This one's like 200.
Oh shit! I was thinking it would be closer, like to, you know, harder to get, but
it don't smell like ass, bro.
So this is a drift motion Willwood.
I think the piece is made by Willwood, and then Drift Motion makes the bracket or something to make it fit the Mark III.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, you can see right here this little bracket thing.
Yeah, I can see it.
And then they put their cap on it, but it's really Willwood, as you can see. So this should be beefy enough to hold the, what is that, the clutch and all that stuff. So
it should be enough to hold the power with the R154.
If this doesn't fix my clutch bleeding issue, then throw the whole car away. But
basically.
We'll Alright, next we have a, what is this, a power steering line. I don't know if you guys saw the last video where we tried to make it to the meet, but car was pissing power steering fluid. Put the clip, right?
One little issue, I think we forgot to tighten one of the power steering lines, but
car was pissing power steering fluid. It ended up being one of these little fittings was like stripped. I don't know. So got a new one. This should fix that problem, so we should have power steering. We should have a clutch. Now we have a turbo manifold. And in order to hold all the upgrades,
all the electronics,
all the injectors, the fuel pump, the fans, your stereo, slap, everything, you know, all that takes power. Woo. So I went ahead and bought this. It's called a DC power alternator.
Shiny.
It's shiny, it looks good, and I thought, why not, bruh? I don't want no issues. Like I said, the car's been sitting for so long that when I put it together now, I don't want nothing to be at fault. So I don't want to use no AutoZone alternator. I don't want no issues with that, because I've had too many issues with random stuff just going bad that's new. So
true that.
Why not ball out, go crazy? If you're looking for one, at least for the JZ, this thing goes for like $580, something like that.
Yeah, they're pretty expensive.
They're kind of expensive, but they are like twice as strong or 3 times as strong as the stock one. So a lot more amps. This is a 180 amp.
Yeah, I think the OEM was like 80 or 90,
yeah,
something
I think
like
stock
that.
is like 80 or 90. And this one's 180. Just gotta throw it on.
Dude, that thing is hella nice, bro.
Yeah, it's solid. It looks really good. I mean, for the money, it should look good. You know?
Yeah, I kind of want one now.
And then you get your pigtail. Connects.
Oh,
right here, plug and play. So just to the custom harness, straight to this, and boom, you're set. So that comes with that. Now, time for the best part, the part that's gonna make all the power. The part that
going big power mods.
The part that took
finally
took a minute to get here.
Got to. The part we all been waiting for, the red box, white box.
This is my favorite part. We have Garrett Advancing Motion
performance.
So Garrett is expensive, I'm not gonna lie. They make you buy things separate. So the
rear housing is different, right?
Hot side is sold separate.
That's crazy.
If you think you're paying that much for that turbo, hot side don't even come with it. So how to get the hot side? It's a .83 AR. Has all your clamps to go with it.
All V-band.
Check that out.
Jeez.
All right. Now for the juicy.
I'm getting kind of jealous, bro.
For the juicy juice.
I think I kind of need a Gary in my life.
Nice. Right. Right.
No saying here. Woo.
Brand new ski. Not used. No, I don't want no problems. I want everything to be good. Okay. So we have. Boom. Brand new ski out the box, as you can see.
Nice little Garrett. Okay.
Nice little Garrett. So this is a G30 770. I've heard a lot of good things about it, especially on the 1J. 2.5 liter. I think this is the perfect turbo.
Dude, it's gonna spool hella quick.
It's gonna spool fast, and it's gonna make good power throughout the power band, and that's pretty much my goal. I don't care about making 1,000 horsepower, much less on a 1J. I don't care about making 700 horsepower. I want a fun, reliable, dailyable, driftable, everything, all-purpose car, right?
Nice.
So I want to be able to just cruise this thing to LA if I want to, 5-hour drive, or I want to be able to take this thing to the track, dog it, drive it back, you know? I want just the ultimate reliable street car. That's what I want. And for that, I feel like with this turbo
and the manifold
setup, the manifold and the alternator and everything going together,
it's gonna be super reliable, right?
I mean, I hope so, right? You never know, but it should be. My goal is 500 horsepower with this car. 500 horsepower I think is plenty for this chassis, for the car, for everything, right? So,
yeah, it should be pretty easily achievable, right? You already got all the supporting mods ready to go for it.
Pretty much. What else am I missing, bro?
Oh, I know what you're missing.
What?
It's pretty easy to tell. Can't you tell?
What? What am I missing, bro?
Look closely.
Oh, what, my mirrors?
Yeah, your mirrors.
Oh, damn.
I mean,
So yeah,
it's pretty obvious. You're missing some mirrors.
Has no mirrors, but there's a big reason for that. Can we talk about it yet, or should we just wait?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can talk about it now. They're already being shipped out as this video is being made, so.
Alright, fuck it.
I think we got the okay. We'll confirm with them later either way.
Anybody that knows me or has seen my comments lingering in the Mark III pages on Facebook, all the groups, they know I've been asking who got some mother Ganadors for me, right? I've been wanting those mirrors for the longest, since like since we got the car in the family, right? I didn't know that for these cars they are rare as shit, like rare as fuck for these cars. I mean, to my knowledge, right?
Right.
There was a point where I was kind of balling. I offered somebody that had them like 2,200, right? Because I was just like, bro, whatever, I'm just give him all my money, see if he wants it. He turned my offer down. He said, no thanks, bro.
That's crazy. $2,200 for some mirrors.
I was like, that's crazy. At first I was offering like 1,000. I didn't know, right? He's like, no, bro, I've rejected offers of like 1,800, 2,000. And I was like, damn, will you take 22? Just, you know, just throwing it out there. I had the cash. If he would have said yes, I probably would have done it on some dumb shit, but he rejected it. Probably the best thing that could have happened to me. So yeah,
good riddance.
They don't even know that I had a turbo Mark III for like a couple months.
No, they actually kind of really don't.
Damn, they don't. So
it's been in the back burner.
That's a whole nother story. I actually had another Mark III turbo chassis with an R154.
Parted it out.
Which parted it out. Now is in /S13.
Yeah. 240. The transmission is LE. That's where we got the R154.
So that transmission was taken out, put in that car. That's why he has a transmission. Then I sold the car.
Shout out Jay-Z Burner for the trans.
Deal of the century, but whatever. He's my brother. I'm not gonna tax him $2,000 for a transmission plus everything else. So.
No, appreciate it, brother.
All right. So yeah, like I was saying, the mirrors. Couldn't find them. What was this, like 2021? I was running the Agile Performance Aero mirrors. If you see those, if you've had those, they look like GK Tech mirrors. Kind of wonky. Put a picture like right here.
Boom.
Right? Okay. So they look kind of wonky. I had them because they were the closest thing that I could get to some Ganondorfs, right?
Right.
And then I grew up and I'm like, I don't like how those look. They're not real Ganondorfs. They don't even look like them. So put the stock ones back on. So fast forward. I know you guys know Aero 23.
Yeah.
Right? The mirrors that are on the Z. Let's go give the Z some love real quick. So you can see Aero 23 mirrors on the Z. Alright. Aero 23 mirrors on the 240, right?
Right. Shout out Aero 23.
Shout out Aero 23 for real. And then Juan actually told me, or I don't know, somehow I ended up finding out that they had a genuine set of Ganondorfs for a JZA70, and I was excited, dude. I was hella happy. I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, finally somebody's gonna recreate the exact mold, and it's not gonna look funky, you know?
Right. So I literally asked them. I was like, "Hey, so like, are you guys planning on making anything for the Mark III? Because they were coming up with the Mark IV Ganondorfs."
Yeah, they already had Mark IV.
Yeah, they already had Mark IV ones. So I told them about the Mark IIIs, and they told me like it might be something that they might be interested in.
Right.
And they just left it at that. A couple months later passes by, they hit me up like, "Hey, we're gonna start the production of the Mark III mirrors." And told them, "Would you like to do one of the pre-orders?" We told them, "Yep." Ended up coming out to doing some type of collaboration with Aero 23, and we're basically going to be one of the first guys to get the set,
or at least the first in the US probably, bro. I don't know.
In carbon fiber.
In carbon fiber, that's the big part.
That's the big part.
I've never seen a set of carbon fiber mirrors for the Mark III, so I opted for the carbon fiber. Why? Because this carbon on this hood, it's really ashy. I've sanded it down terribly, but it's carbon, right? So once this thing is glossed up, painted, it's gonna go really good with the carbon weave. I made sure that they're the same carbon weave, so you know the carbons match. One thing about me, I hate when cars have different carbon fiber weaves. Like the fenders are a certain carbon and then the hood's a different type of carbon.
Yeah.
Throws it off for me, so I make sure that it's the same carbon. And
you got OCD?
Not OCD, but so that's one thing that's probably going to be the next video for the Supra. If not installing these parts, I'm not sure, whichever comes first. Life happens, so you know, I'm not Adam LZ, we're not Adam LZ, we don't live off making YouTube videos, not yet. I mean, you never know.
Right.
But, you know, we just like to document our parts because, you know, you be forgetting sometimes how far you've come and, you know, what you want to do with this car.
Exactly.
For a while, my dream was just to have a, you know, one JZ Supra, but then I've had it for a while and then you just really don't care about it no more. You just, you know, start upgrading it and it becomes a normal thing to you, but you know, you got to remember sometimes you actually wanted these things, right?
Exactly.
Like you, remember you used to be a Celica boy?
Still am deep.
Go record over there.
Deep at heart.
Right? And then you wanted a 240. You know, you got a 240, started running, you thought it was the coolest thing ever, and now it's 2JZ, wide body, fucking fully suspension out.
Yep.
You know, things happen, you know, you just gotta document it. So.
Yeah, it's a hobby at the end of the day, but yeah, parts are expensive, but like you said, just keep going at it little by little, take your time, enjoy life as well. Don't just fucking live for the car, you know?
In there, bro.
Josh, me on camera time?
What's on my whip? That's the real question. What's on my whip? My mechanic right here.
That's what everybody wants to know, if anything.
The car is actually his at, what's it, Sticky Clutch?
Yeah, Sticky Clutch.
Sticky.clutch. It's actually his car all along. I'm just working on it for him.
Got me riding my bike.
Yep.
This thing, Alright, so I kind of made this car jank. I'm over here looking for the damn hood.
How'd you make this more car jank?
Because the factory thing has hood struts.
What'd you do?
Well, I put a carbon fiber hood on it, now it's jank, bro.
I'm pretty sure that concludes the whole unboxing series of this video.
Yeah,
Let's start mocking up this manifold, see how it looks on the wind jet.
These studs have been sitting up there. That's why they're all rusted out. But we plan on getting the TI, titanium ones.
Yeah, let's get some titanium.
Some titanium studs just for looks. I mean, I have the whole blue theme going on, so I think the little blue burnt titanium tips will look good too.
Right.
Little things, right? That.
Ready to test with this manifold?
Let's see. Grabbing it with my dirty ass hands. It'll start throwing smoke next time it starts up. Alright, so here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we don't fit, bruh.
Are you serious?
We don't fit.
What doesn't fit?
Look.
Oh, I could see it. Shit, I think it is.
Of course. Story of my life, bro. So what do we do here? This thing don't fit.
Let's take it off and then put this first.
Nah, I want to make sure it's loose first. Tight.
Yeah, it's gonna fall off.
This?
Something like that. Tightening?
Yeah. Not gonna lie, bro, that looks badass, bro.
It do. Can't
Yeah, it
even
looks
cap.
crazy. It looks crazy. I mean, coming from a stock turbo, this always looks crazy, I think.
Yeah, way better. It's all good though. We'll figure it out. What else you want to let the guys, the people of YouTube know about the Mark III Supra? Anything else besides that? Just gotta get a wastegate and a custom downpipe, right? Hook up the laptop and see what's up.
Pretty much.
Oh, and finish installing everything else, right?
Yeah, the alternator, clutch, all that little stuff.
The master and all of that, right? Yeah, but I mean, no biggie. Shouldn't be nothing too crazy. You can see the
clean
oleum.
up the engine bay, everything is kind of just, you know, thrown in there. But once all that's done, it'll be looking fire.
Progress
Mark
is
my
better.
word, bro. YouTube, bro.
Oh, you sure you want to do this? You're gonna be on
Mark
4K.
my word, bro. 4K. Whatever, bro. Whatever. It's December what? 15th right now?
Something like that, like 14th.
Mid-December right now. My birthday's in March, end of March. Hopefully, for my birthday, this car is done. All right. Calling it now, putting it out into the universe. I want this car to be done. That means tuned, driving, tagged, and painted. All right. So
Achievable. It's achievable.
I think it's doable.
It's
3
way
months,
more than achievable. Yeah.
it's good, bro. We got it. So obviously, we got to figure that out. Downpipe.
Can't
Little
get over how good it looks, dude.
fabrication work, and then should be good, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty much gonna sum it up for the Supra update video. Hopefully that answered pretty much a bunch of the questions that you guys had about the car. Like you said, we got a lot of installs coming soon, and once we got everything installed, hook it up to the laptop, finish the tune, throw some E, shoot for 500, shoot for the stars, and yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.